Hello, my name is Simon and I'm representing the University of Wolverhampton's Apprenticeship Growth Project. And I am passionate about the unique benefits of degree apprenticeships. And the more I get to speak to current and past apprentices in this role, the more I realise the great benefits they can have for people. Because I've seen the positive impact that it has had on young people's careers and their lives. So I believe, compared to a university degree, we do not talk about degree apprenticeships enough. So my aim and our project's aim is to spread the word about apprenticeships, tell them what they are, how they work, and their benefits. And I'm not going to try and convince anyone to do a degree apprenticeship. I just want to lay out all of your options so that you can make an informed and ambitious decision about your future. So, what is a degree apprenticeship? A degree apprenticeship takes elements of a university degree, so academic study, going to lectures, and ultimately getting a degree qualification and graduating just like anyone else would from university. But it also incorporates elements of the apprenticeship. So you'll be working and you'll be paid a salary and you'll learn on the job as well as on your study days. So it's a combined package of work and study. Now this breaks down roughly to 80% in the workplace and 20% studying with a training provider like ourselves at the University of Wolverhampton. So that's roughly 4 days a week working and 1 day a week study day. So you'll get paid a salary, as I mentioned, as you work, and you'll get a full degree at the end. So if you did a level 6 degree apprenticeship, you would come out of it with the same bachelor's degree as someone that's going to university. Degree apprenticeships take roughly the same amount of time as doing a university degree, but sometimes they can take a little bit longer, so perhaps around 3 or 4, sometimes 5 years. They do differ. Now, you can start a degree apprenticeship when you're already in employment. If you're already in a job, and this will last throughout your lifetime, you can perhaps approach your employer and turn that job into a degree apprenticeship. But for the young people that I'm speaking to, I want them all to know that you can start a degree apprenticeship from scratch and have that combined package of work and study ready for you to start. So something that surprises the young people that I speak to is the wide variety of sectors and jobs that you can go into with a degree apprenticeship. So at the University of Wolverhampton, we have some really strong relationships with the local NHS trusts, for example. So we have lots of excellent degree apprenticeships in the health field. So we have 2 nursing degrees that you can do back to back if you want. We have social work, we have occupational therapy, midwifery, and we have a few new courses coming as well. Coming soon, we have podiatry, paramedic science, and children's nursing. But we also have other degrees as well in other fields. We have building control, we have environmental health practitioner degree apprenticeship. You can do a teaching degree apprenticeship with us, chartered manager degree apprenticeship, and a healthcare science practitioner degree apprenticeship. Now, if you study with other training providers as well, there's lots of fields in the local area. I've put some examples of companies here that advertise for apprentices. I've mentioned the NHS. They take great pride in developing their own staff through degree apprenticeships. But there'll be lots of other companies that you know and recognise, companies like Jaguar, Dyson, West Midlands Police, that are upskilling their staff and new recruits through degree apprenticeships. So don't think that degree apprenticeships are limited to the fields, to certain fields. There is a wide variety of sectors available. So let's move on to the benefits. That was what a degree apprenticeship is. Now, why would you want to do a degree apprenticeship as compared to a degree at university? Well, I've broken it down into 3 main factors. The first one is perhaps the most obvious, and it's the one that, when I speak to young people, seems to appeal to them the most. They speak about this one the most, and it's the financial benefits. because not only will you be paid a salary while you work, but you also don't have to pay any student fees. So you don't have to take out student loans, and these two things combined can have large financial benefits. Now, the second benefit of a degree apprenticeship for me is the way that you learn during a degree apprenticeship. So if you went to university to study a traditional university degree, you would be learning a subject. But in a degree apprenticeship, because you're doing the job as well, and the training is designed by the employers, you're not necessarily learning a subject as much as you're learning a specific job role. And the apprentices that I speak to speak very fondly often about the fact that you have two support networks, not just one. So you have your support network with your training provider, like us at the University of Wolverhampton, and you'll have a support network on the job where you can learn on the job. Now, the exciting thing is, and this is something that a lot of apprentices have reported to me, is that perhaps your training study day with the training provider might be on a Tuesday, and you might learn a new skill, some new information, a new technique perhaps. And rather than perhaps the next day, if you're at university, perhaps learning about something entirely different, with a degree apprenticeship, apprentices tell me very fondly about you can go into work the next day and put your learning into practice under the supervision of your support network at your job. So this is a really powerful way. If you're someone that learns by doing, this is a really good way of solidifying your knowledge and turning it into practical skills. So I think that factor is very powerful. This kind of leads me on to the third factor, which is related, which is employability. Now, because of the way you learn on the job, by the end of your degree apprenticeship, you'll have years of experience of working in that job, building industry contacts, and putting your knowledge and your skills into practice. And this experience and these skills that you build are very attractive to employers. Now, the employer that's invested in you to train you up, to upskill you, they're going to support you on your journey through this degree apprenticeship. They want you to succeed, and hopefully you can stay on with that company, perhaps, if you want and they want. But regardless of that, at the end of your degree apprenticeship, you'll have such a body of experience and skills that you're going to be very attractive to other employers. So, the Sutton Trust, for example, they did a study, and across a lifetime, someone with a higher, which is a level 5 apprenticeship, averages earnings of around 1.5 million, while someone with a degree from a non-Russell Group university earns just under 1.4 million on average when student debt repayments are considered. So your potential earning over your lifetime is high, not just in the short term by saving on student finance. So that's all I'm going to leave you with today. If anyone wants to speak to me more about these things, I've put my email on this slide. Now, at the University of Wolverhampton, if you do your degree apprenticeship with us, we have a great wealth of support available to you, skills coaches. And one thing we offer that's quite unique is we offer a free 6-week course. That'll be about 1 hour per week, very flexible, where you can come to us, a colleague of mine, Helen Stott, and she can prepare you for going on a degree apprenticeship. They can teach you study skills, get you ready for the academic side of doing an apprenticeship, speaking, listening, aiming high. The ethical use of AI is a part of that, and general library skills to prepare you for the academic side of doing a degree apprenticeship. And I'm sure you can discuss more about what's involved in a degree apprenticeship. So if you're interested in that, email me on this email here, and I'll put you in contact with Helen Stott. Now, other than that, you can go to the University of Wolverhampton's website, go to their apprenticeship page, and it will list all the apprenticeships that we offer here and a description of what's involved in the course. And also, ultimately, you're going to be applying through ucas.com, just as you would for university, or you can do it through gov.uk. So if you want to browse the combined packages of this work and study, you can head to gov.uk or ucas.com to see what's available. So thank you for listening. My name's Simon, and I'll see you again.